Hello, hello. Hi, everybody. It's Tuesday, and it's a beautiful Tuesday on my side. How's everyone doing? I hope you're all great, and I hope you are all having such a fabulous week so far. It's August. Can you even believe it? I can't. I'm like, whoa, where has the year even gone? So I hope you are here ready to listen to me and my beautiful voice. So let me know who's here, check in or swap in and let me know. I just want to get all sorted and see who's here. Let's see if my multitasking skills work. There I am. So how's it going, everyone? How's your day been? How are we feeling? Hope we are all healthy and well and keeping strong. I must say it's been great that the weather, well, on my side, the weather is amazing today. I think it's like 29. Long top, regretting it right now, but yeah, definitely not regretting the nice weather. So I hope everyone else is feeling the same as me and not freezing anyway. But yeah, hopefully it's been a good day for you all. For those of you who had your sessions this morning, you might have seen me with Coach Ed this morning. So making a feature on Jeff today. So let me know who's here. Nice to see you, Daniela. How's it going? Anyone else here with me today? I would love to see Annalise. Welcome. If I do get your names wrong, I do apologize, but it happens. So correct me if I'm wrong, but please let me know who's all here. Hi, Candace. Welcome. So good to see you all, and so nice to know I'm not alone. So great that people are joining and ready to listen to some information about Epsom salt baths. Hi, Karen. Nice to see you. And beautiful Cape Town. Yes, I must say Cape Town is stunning. I'm from PE, for those of you who don't know. Has its beauty, but I must say Cape Town is stunning. Anyone else here with me? I see there's a few of you watching, but let me know who's here. I'm offended if I don't know, and I want to know who I'm talking to. Keep it coming. Hello, Karine. There's a Karine. Nice to see everyone here. So I'll keep waiting a few more minutes to make sure people are coming in and see who's all here with me today. How's everyone feeling? Nicole's here. Great. It's so good to see you guys. And I hope it's been a good Tuesday. Are you all at work? Are you on your lunch break? Or what are you guys up to? Hi, Nikki. It's good to have all the ladies here. Are there any gents in the house? Anyone joining me? Great. So just a few more minutes, but we'll have a look and see who else is coming in, and then I'll get started with the Jeff Ed for the day. So yeah, I'd love to hear how everyone's doing. So comments while we wait. I would also love to know, so long while we wait, who's had an Epsom salt bath before? Anyone tried it? Anyone wanting to try it? And how do you find with it? Hi, Pat. Yes, great Test Me Tuesday. Woohoo! Glad you joined. And Leslie, welcome. So nice to have you ladies here. So yeah, as I say, Nicole, maternity leave, congrats. So exciting. And hope all is going well. Are you still due, or have you already had your baby? So yes, Daniela also agree. I love Epsom salt bath, and I'm so looking forward to hearing more from you guys. Who's had it? Pat, you said you've done it. That's great. Anyone else who's used one before? Let me know, and then we'll get started. I'll wait for one more minute, and then whoever's here, great. If you're not, you can catch it up. Okay, keep coming on in, guys. So we'll get started. I'll let you know all about Epsom salt bath and the benefits that I found from it and what they've discovered. Great. Also love that you love Epsom salt bath. Well, works well for those sore muscles, Parishma. Okay, Karen, you never tried it, but yes, exciting. Okay, everyone, I think let's get going. If you're still here, still sign on in, let me know, but I'll answer any questions you have as it goes. So, as we say, happy Tuesday. So today I'm talking about Epsom salt baths and benefits of it, how you do it, and what the big fuss is about. So first things first, just getting it out there. There aren't any current scientific studies that prove that Epsom salts are beneficial or that they work. But from my experience and from so many different people, there are definitely benefits to it on a personal aspect. So yes, maybe scientifically it hasn't been proven yet, but definitely worth a try if you haven't tried it before, and definitely something to consider during the week, especially with all the exercise that we do on Jeff, and nothing better than helping with the stiff muscles and those sore and aches and pains. Okay, hi Chantal, welcome. All right, so just to let you know, where does Epsom salts bath originate? How did it come about? So in 1695, if I'm not mistaken, back in the day, it was first discovered in a place called Epsom in Surrey, England. And what happened was a cow herder was unsure about why his thirsty cattle weren't drinking the perfectly great looking delicious water that was present from the springs, and had no understanding as to why that those cows didn't enjoy it. They also started to notice that the cattle were actually becoming, when they had injuries, they would heal a lot quicker when exposed to that kind of water from that certain spring. And they were starting to wonder what is actually in this water. So to the taste, they realized it tasted quite bitter and realized that it wasn't your normal average water. And then when that water actually started to evaporate, it turned into a salt. So that's just a nice brief background. Basically, those salts that were discovered was in Epsom, and that's where the name Epsom salts came from. And basically, in that time, they were all produced from naturally mined areas. So you could get those salts from the environment, naturally made. But since then, they are basically all depleted at the moment, which is quite sad. But now they're made in the factories, manually man-made, and that's where you see or find those boxes of Epsom salts in our shops, in the stores, and you can kind of get them anywhere at the moment. Okay, so brief summary of Epsom salts. If you didn't know, that's how they were discovered and how they were made. All right, so basically with Epsom salts, they are two ingredients that make up these Epsom salts, and they are magnesium and sulfate. So it's basically two compounds that make up Epsom salts. And a combination of these ingredients are believed to help with stimulating certain detox effects within the body. So magnesium is a natural substance that is used to help with body functions, including removal of toxins, whereas sulfate is used to make sure our digestive tract is made a lot stronger and makes it easier to release those toxins. So just a bit of a brief background on what is making up those Epsom salts. So Epsom salts basically used to treat minor aches and pains, soothes those muscles, helps with joint stiffness, and there's a whole lot of effects or benefits that come from it, which I'll go into a bit more detail soon. So basically, Epsom salts can break down, as I said, into magnesium and sulfate. So when you soak yourself in an Epsom salts bath, it can help provide many benefits. So as I'm sure you all know, just soaking in a good old bath or good warm bath helps with easing any stresses, relaxing tired muscles, stiff muscles, and already that benefit alone is so great and so beneficial. But adding on to the Epsom salts bath or Epsom salts into your bath just adds an extra benefit to that already warm bath. So those Epsom salts, once they have dissolved, they become the magnesium and the sulfate, and the body actually absorbs it through the skin. So if it goes through the skin, the body starts to absorb it and starts to release those unnecessary toxins in the body that we do not want. And those toxins, they actually produce inflammation in the body, and we all know inflammation is not a good thing. We want to reduce inflammation. We want to take that away and eliminate it as best as possible. So once we reduce inflammation, it can also help alleviate swelling, stiffness, and all pain as well. So as I said, it's not scientifically proven, but it definitely has lots of benefits to it. All right, so at home treatment with an Epsom salt bath can basically help with conditions such as arthritis, help with your swelling and your inflammation. It can help with your bruises and certain strains or sprains. It can help with insomnia. So if you're struggling to sleep, it's a good way to have an Epsom salt bath. Helps with our sleeping. It can also be used in patients or clients who have fibro or fibromyalgia. It can also be used for sore muscles after working out. And we all know how we feel after a tough session. And when those muscles are sore and we literally cannot walk the next day, Epsom salt bath can definitely help. It also helps with sunburn, so pain and redness, helps with tired and swollen feet or sore feet in general. And also a good one, helps with foot odor, and can also help with itchy skin and, as I said, inflammation and swelling. So those are just some of the benefits that they've found Epsom salts bath can help with. So as I said, so everyone's still good with me? Oh, I love, Robin, that you bought a 25K bag. Spot on, you're doing good. So basically, as I said, magnesium is essential and the body needs it. It's found in everyday life and our body needs it to help with nerve and muscle functioning. It helps with maintaining a healthy immune system. It builds strong bones. It also helps with, if you have type 2 diabetes, prevents some osteoporosis, and also can maintain a regular heartbeat. Magnesium can also be used to decrease high blood pressure. So magnesium is very important. And I'm not sure if any of you take magnesium orally, like just on its own, but it does have a lot of benefits to it. And it's also good to incorporate into your daily life. So just having magnesium on its own is great, but the added benefit of having a Epsom salts bath, just make sure that we actually get more magnesium in than just ingesting it with the magnesium. I'm not going to say the name because I'm not doing branding, but any form of magnesium that you take orally. So as I said, magnesium can be administered intravenously as well as orally. So doctors use it to treat rapid heart rates, helping with seizures, sore muscles, and treating spasms. But that's more just magnesium on its own. So very important, but because I said magnesium comes from the Epsom salts bath, there's a dual effect from that too. So how do we make an Epsom salts bath? Okay, so first things first, as I said, a bath in general, a nice warm bath, has so many benefits on its own. Adding those Epsom salts just exacerbates the effect and just makes it a bit more beneficial. So first things first, you want to have a warm bath. It shouldn't be scorching hot boiling water because first of all, that's going to increase inflammation, which is what you don't want. And it can also be quite painful to get into a really hot bath. So make sure it's warm, it's comfortable to the touch, and it's easy to relax in. Hot water is not relaxing. It's scorching and it's uncomfortable, and it will make you a bit more sore than you need to be. So you get into a warm bath, pour in the Epsom salts. So they normally recommend about 2 cups, but you can always add in a little bit more or less if you prefer. But about 2 cups in a standard bathtub is a guideline. So the best thing to do is pour it in under the running tap so that those Epsom salts can actually dissolve and start to break up into your magnesium and your sulfate. So once you're in the water, you soak, try and submerge your body, especially if you're sore all over. So they say the part of the body that's sore, you want to put that into the water. So if it's everywhere after a tough session, then you got to make sure that you are submerged in that hot water, comfortable and relaxing. Okay, so you don't want to be uptight and tense in the salt water or Epsom salts bath. It should be a relaxing experience. So once those salts have dissolved, you submerge your body into the water and relax. You sit there, relax the body, and just focus on happy, positive thoughts. So basically, you want to go in the Epsom salts bath for about 15 to 20 minutes. Some people like to go on for a lot longer, but 15 to 20 is about the sweet spot. So it's up to you completely. I know personally, I enjoy a bath, but I don't want to be in there for an hour because I get bored and I get hot and uncomfortable, and I'd actually rather just get out. So 15 minutes is beneficial and you'll reap the rewards from that. So it's quick, it's effective, and it works. So those 15 minutes, you want to make sure you're nice and relaxed, comfortable, and utilizing the effects of that Epsom salts bath. Okay, so basically with that, while you're in the bath, you also want to try avoid using soap. So you're not in there to have a bath. You're more there just to relax and have a detox type bath. So the reason behind not using soap at the time is so that you don't want to rub off the salts that are busy being absorbed into your skin. So it's more of letting the salts, the magnesium and the sulfate absorb into your skin and to help release those toxins. So just in the bath, once you're done, you get out, and it's great to just also watch how you feel with the Epsom salts bath. So on the sideline, I don't know if any of you have ever had a hot bath before, and you'll find when you get out from that hot bath, you feel a bit woozy and a bit dizzy and a bit uncomfortable. So the same thing can happen with the Epsom salts bath. So don't feel it's just the salts that are causing that. It can literally just be a change in your blood pressure. So coming out from a hot bath, it's caused by increase in temperature, but a decrease in that cooling effect that happens with the body when it sweats. So when you are in hot water, you're not able to sweat. So yes, you may feel like you're sweating, but it's just hot water around you. So as soon as you get up, it's an increase and a change in the gravity and a shift in from lying down to standing up, and that can cause a change in your blood pressure. So please watch out for that. If you're feeling a bit faint, rather get out nice and easy, drink some water, keep hydrated, and watch out for that drop in the blood pressure. Then, after an Epsom salts bath, they suggest or recommend that you do about an hour or so of just relaxing, lying down after that bath. So you really get the benefits of that detox effect. So a great thing to do is to do it at the end of the day, at night before going to bed. So it's a great way to end off a stressful, busy work day. It's a good way to relax the muscles after a stressful or intense session. And it's a nice way just to help with the sleep, because now you're relaxed after a nice warm bath and an Epsom salts bath. And what better way to just carry it on to a restful night's sleep. Okay, so if you're wanting to do an Epsom salts bath, aim to do it later in the day, or at least closer to going to bed, so you feel relaxed and rejuvenated and use those effects or the benefits of a detox after that. All right, so basically the amount of magnesium that enters through the skin will be sufficient enough to reduce swelling and relieve those aches and pains. So Epsom salts bath are also there to soothe the skin and also can reduce any irritation or itching that you might have. But another thing, Epsom salts bath, as I said, it's great and it's super beneficial. But if you've never tried it before and you don't know how your body is going to respond, it's always better to just make sure you don't have any allergic reactions, which is the last thing we want. So if you're nervous or you've never tried it before and you might be prone to certain allergic reactions, rather try just putting a portion of your body into an Epsom salts bath. So for example, pour a little bit in water, put your hand in there. If you have no reaction, then you're good to go. But if you have any skin irritations like itching, rashes, or anything along those lines, then rather avoid the Epsom salts bath until you know if it's that's causing it or something else. Okay, hope that makes sense, and rather just check before you try it. Majority of the time you should be fine, but rather just put that disclaimer out there. Okay, so basically Epsom salts baths are easy, they're inexpensive, and they're quick. You don't have to spend hours in the bath. It's quick, or easy and cheap. You can go buy it from any shop. It normally comes in a red box. So it says Epsom salts bath on it. And sometimes in those boxes, they come in little sachets that you can just decant into the bath by itself, or in one big packet, which you can just pour into a cup and get the right amount or portion into the bath. So they're relaxing. They're also safe for kids to use. But as I say, you always want to try first if you've never tried it before and see what the effects are. So on Epsom salts, another thing, they are not anything like your normal table salt. So don't go take your kitchen salts and put it into the bath, because it's not the same thing. It's, as I said, magnesium and sulfate. So it's very different and has different properties or benefits from it. It's also good for the mind. Being in a bath alone is great to relax and helps with the mind. It just calms the body, soothes those sore muscles, and adding some Epsom salts just adds to that meditative effect of having a bath. And also, having magnesium can also help release those happy hormones and those serotonin that is produced in the brain. So that's an added benefit. It's also good for the body in terms of relieving those muscle aches and pains, reducing inflammation and swelling. So say, for example, you're someone who struggles with migraines and headaches and just general neck stiffness. If you're lying in the Epsom salts bath, you soak that area of the body, it can relax those muscles, release any toxins, release any stresses from that area, and actually help relieve those headaches or those migraines. So if you are one who struggles, try it out and see if that works. Okay. Then it can also help reduce inflammation in internal organs and can also improve some bowel movements if that's a struggle that you have. So it can be quite bad for people who have severe skin allergies. And you never want to put your body or any open wound or open skin into an Epsom salts bath, because it can lead to infections, it can lead to some pain or discomfort. So rather just be mindful of how the body is and if you have any injuries or open wounds. So Epsom salts bath can also soothe the skin. So as I said, it's very relaxing for the muscles and the joints and those stiffness, but it can also help with dry skin. enables it to become softer, smoother, and more nourished. It's also a great exfoliator for the skin and for those dead skin cells, and can be very beneficial for those who have eczema or psoriasis. It also helps with exercise and recovery, which I'm sure those who have tried it have seen those benefits. So as I mentioned before, after a tough session, some days you feel more stiff than others, which is totally normal. And some days you just cannot move. You're just uncomfortable, you're sore, and what better way to warm up the muscles, get into an Epsom salt bath, and just help with the recovery. Epsom salt bath also works great with our glucose and our lactic acid to be able to help remove it and help speed up the recovery process a bit more. So it's definitely worth a try. Then it can also, as I said, reduce soreness and pain. So if you are feeling uncomfortable, any injuries or any niggles, it's definitely worth a shot to put yourself into a warm bath with those Epsom salts to try and release those toxins and help with reducing the swelling and the inflammation. It can also help with conditions like rheumatoid arthritis, gout, lupus, all those sort of things. And if you're really struggling and nothing's working, then definitely try an Epsom salts bath and see if it has any benefit to your arthritis or psoriasis conditions that you have. So basically, having low levels of magnesium can ease the pain that people with arthritis have. So if you don't have enough magnesium in the body, it can lead to painful conditions or responses. So the magnesium from the Epsom salts will help to be absorbed into the body and help with that pain. Also reduces stress. So we all have stressful days. Some days are worse than others. And first of all, stress is not great to have, but we want to try and manage it as best as possible. So being in the bath also is great. It helps relax our bodies and helps also just eliminate those stressful days that we've had. Magnesium that comes from those Epsom salts are also releasing certain neurotransmitters that are responsible to help with sleep. So most of us, we're stressed, we don't sleep well, which causes more stress, and it's a constant cycle that we don't want to be in. So with having a relaxing bath with those Epsom salts and magnesium, it can definitely help with allowing us to have better sleep. So better sleep means we're more relaxed throughout the night, we have a better rest, we wake up feeling rejuvenated and refreshed the next day, and it just helps reducing the unnecessary stress that we're getting from lack of sleep. So have a warm bath, it helps us relax, releases any muscle tension or stresses, and just helps with those unnecessary stress levels that we feel. Also promoting foot health. So I'm sure most of us have either had someone or ourselves, or we know someone who has really bad foot odor. Epsom salt bath can really help with that too. It can also help to soothe sore muscles, sore feet, especially if you're someone who is walking around in high heels every day or on your feet constantly. It's just a great way to relieve the stiffness or the pain that you feel within those feet. It can treat athlete's foot as well and certain ingrown toenail infections if that's what you're needing. So there's a whole lot of variety from that. So with foot health, it doesn't necessarily mean you have to soak your whole body in the bath. You can literally just put your feet in the bath, have a nice soak, and just reap the rewards or the benefits from that. So also along with foot health, you can also use Epsom salts bath to remove certain splinters. So if you are someone who's very hands-on with your hands, or you have a hubby who likes to make things, then often splinters are quite a common occurrence. So with that, it can help to soften the area around, reducing inflammation of that area where there's a splinter, and it helps to just make it easier to release that splinter. So as I said, lots of benefits, lots of pros with an Epsom salts bath, but the main thing that I personally found, and majority I'm sure who have tried it also feel the same thing, is relieving those tired muscles, helping with our sore and stiffness that we feel, stiff joints, feeling uncomfortable, and just needing a bit of a relaxing into our day. So definitely try an Epsom salts bath if you haven't before, to help with our stress, to help those sore muscles, help the stiffness, and just to help with our recovery. I'm very into recovery. If you've seen my Jeff Eds before, it's all about stretching and foam rolling and taking those rest days. So Epsom salt bath is just another benefit to add to your recovery regime. You don't want to do an Epsom salt bath every day because, as I said, it is a bit of a detox effect. So you don't need to be detoxing every day. And also you don't want to put your body under all that extra strain. But it's nice to incorporate at least once or twice within your week. depending on you and depending on if you've tried it. If you feel more is better for you, then great. But if you haven't tried it, don't go and do it every day at first. Rather see if you found the benefits from it. So I definitely recommend an Epsom salts bath. I know I appreciate it and I benefit a lot from it. And I do know I do need a bit of a recovery and a rest afterwards, after a bath, because I do get quite lightheaded quite quickly. So if you feel the same, like after a hot shower or a hot bath, make sure you go lie on the bed or lie on the couch afterwards and just relax a little bit, and then also have a good sleep after that. So try and keep that bath till later in the day. And after a stressful week, it's also great to use. So as I said, takeaway message, it's not scientifically proven to be beneficial just yet, but it definitely does have an influence on how our body feels and just helping a bit with our detox and making those sore muscles feel a little bit more recovered. So try it out. If you are like me at the moment, where PE is very low in water and won't be having any baths for a long time, then please take an Epsom salts bath on my behalf, or at least for my benefits, because I won't be bathing for quite a while. Shower all the way. But for now, if you can use those Epsom salts bath, try it out, have a shot, see if it works for you, and incorporate it into your recovery regime. But for now, that's basically the benefits of Epsom salts bath. I hope you learned a lot from it. And I'll be looking now. If you have any questions, then let me know. Okay. So we've got some... let me see, got some oils. So adding, let me see who said it. Sorry, I missed it. I saw someone asked about adding oils to it, but I've lost that now. So yes, basically to the Epsom salts bath, you can actually add things to it. So you can add like your lavender oils and all those kind of nice smelling scented oils. It just adds to the relaxing effect of it. So it's not going to cause any or affect the Epsom salts bath negatively in any way. It might just benefit in terms of the relaxing, soothing effects. So if you are one who likes the tea tree oils or any of those kind of oils, add it in. But the main thing is to worry that you don't slip when you get out the bath, because that's quite a little bit of a hazard when it's very slippery. But it's a great benefit to add just to relax even more than just with the Epsom salts bath alone. Great. Anyone else? Let me just see. Oh wow, Nicole, that's interesting. You can unclog blocked milk duct. So that's very interesting for those who are breastfeeding. Great way to use Epsom salts bath, and thank you for that information. That's very interesting. Leslie, yeah, I also must say I prefer a shower over a bath. It's quicker, it's easier. But on those days where you're feeling a little bit more stiff than others, then definitely try an Epsom salts bath. It's definitely beneficial and will help. But warm water alone is beneficial to help with sore and stiff muscles. But as I said, those Epsom salts just add extra benefit to it. So try it out, see how it goes. And also a good thing, get a good book and read it in the bath if you need, or get some good music on just to add to whatever helps you relax even more. Okay, what else? So let's just see if there's anyone else. Lavender oil, yes, that's great to add. Good to know you can get them for cheap at certain supply stores. That's good to know. Oh, bicarb, yes. Denise, I see you use bicarb soda. It's also great to add. A lot of people can do a mixture. Sometimes if you don't have Epsom salts, you can also add bicarbonate soda to it as well. It also can help with extra benefits. But it's good to have a mixture of the two. Okay, if I don't get to all your questions now, I'll go through it afterwards and just get back to you. But it's good to just know everything. Anyone else got any questions? Oh, yes, Epsom salts, great for the garden. I didn't mention that, but I was going to. We actually use it for our garden to try to get our garden or our grass to grow a bit. But yes, beneficial. So if you don't like an Epsom salts bath and you don't feel like it actually does any benefit, buy it. It won't go to waste. You can literally put it in your garden, and it's a win-win for everyone. So it definitely won't be a wasted buy, but it's definitely a good buy or a good option to try. Okay. Let's see if there's anyone else. Okay, great. That's good to know that your doctor's happy with you doing Epsom salts bath while pregnant. Obviously, you always want to chat to your doctor first before trying different things because of the blood pressure effects and the detox effects. So glad that, Denise, you know that your doctor is happy with that. So if anyone else has those questions, reach out to your doctor, find out if it's beneficial for you as well, and what they suggest. Okay, so anyone else? great to know, but I'll go through everything. But yeah, I can't believe time has gone so quickly. So if there's any other questions, pop them here, let me know, and I'll get back to them as we go. But it's been lovely having all of you guys with me today, and I'm so glad you were all here to watch and tune in and ask your questions, and keep using those Epsom salts bath if you find it beneficial. And if you haven't tried it, give it a try and let me know. I would love to hear how it affects you and what benefits it gives. But anyways, lovely having you guys, and I hope you have an awesome Tuesday ahead. Have a lovely week. And yeah, let's carry on with this Heroic Women Month. We're all amazing, and I love all the ladies here, and just take pride in yourself and just know you're all amazing. Have a lovely day.